try some new things today. Get my pencils over here. We're going to do a few techniques. There was another pencil I needed. I forgot to grab it. Let me see if I can grab it now. Just tapped my camera there. Where is it? I had a carpenter pencil that would work for what I wanted to show you guys, but I have not found it yet. Don't see it anywhere. Oh. That's interesting, because I don't see it anywhere. Nowhere to be found. Nope. Alright, so since I can't find it, we're going to work with what I have. So we're going to work with pencils today, I think. So I found this book. Let me bring my camera out so you guys can see this. Move this out of the way so I don't mess it up. So I found this book at a used bookstore. There's some things in here I can't show because it's too explicit for drawing, but I wanted to share this. There's a few things here I can share. So there's some pencil stuff in here, different strokes of techniques of what we can work on. And let me turn the highlight on here a little bit more. Okay, it's too low in the brightness. Let's turn this up. We'll leave that there for a moment. Okay, so there's different techniques in here that I would like to share. Let me bring this back down where it was. And then we have some other ones here that I actually have these pencils to work with. So we're going to practice a few of these. I'm going to work on them on index cards. And then we have, I can't find the carpenter pencil, so we have to bypass that one. They have graphite techniques. Let me see. Right over here. There's some graphite techniques that we can go over. And materials that we can go over. I don't have this one here, nor this one, but all of these I more or less have. This is a rubber eraser. This one I did have at one point, but this is like the orange eraser and the white eraser on one side. But I can read some of these to you guys. And then later on, I would like to work with the window viewer to view at something. And then, let's see what else. And then with the graphite, we can work with light and dark to work with there. Those are good things to work with this month, actually. So let me go back here to the first few pages. Some of these I don't have, but I would like to read a few. I'm going to take just maybe 20 minutes to go over a few things on this and the techniques, and then I will go into my selfie portrait and work on that. But I would like to give you guys a little bit to go off of here. I'm going to take this cover off because I don't want to mess up the cover very much more. But on the back of this book, this one here, it says the complete book of drawing techniques. Let me mute this for a moment. Oh, excuse me. Since I'm going to read this out, I hate for it to be interrupted, so you guys can see what we're doing here, or what I'm doing. So this is a complete book of drawing techniques. It is intended for artists who are looking to expand their knowledge and understanding materials and the wide range of available media. It will teach them about the characteristics of these media and materials and how to use them to get the required effect. With the unique combination of instructions and practice, the book provides examples of types of marker making each media produces. A range of projects then demonstrates effective ways of working with them. By the end of this book, every budding artist will have enough knowledge and confidence to utilize the techniques they have learned in a broad range of composition of their own choosing. Now, I figured that this would be a really good book. I did browse through it, so there's some things that I marked. I didn't go through it completely because there's other areas that I can't go over online here. So let's see. So it does go over part 1 is pencil, part 2 is charcoal, part 3 is pen, inks, brushes, and paper. And those are the different parts of working with. But they also have sections where they work with the figure drawing, and I can't show that part because it's too explicit. Okay, so let me read some of the introduction to get you guys involved in some of this. Let me get to my one cam here, so you guys don't need to look at everything and get all lost or what have you. But anyways, the introduction. Drawing, just like writing or speech, is a form of communication, and in the same way as these other forms of communication, drawing can be a multifaceted and very diverse as the means of expression of our observations, thoughts, and feelings. Across the broad field of art and design, artists and designers will use drawing as a specific tool for visual communication and at the same time use a wide spectrum of drawing techniques to express, develop, and present their ideas and work to the viewer for whatever reason. Therefore, it is impossible to make a drawing unless the artist has a clear understanding of the type of drawing that is to be created and the visual language that is to be used, which will give form and expressive dynamics to the drawing. This is often forgotten or misunderstood by most teachers in drawing. Most teachers of drawing. Okay, the first encounters with drawing. First encounters with drawing, usually for our first encounter with drawing, is to try to copy something from observation. This could take the form of a portrait, still life, or landscape. When we're children, we draw our observations from memory, and when we become more life experience, we tend to draw direct from observation. This is normally when we encounter our first problems with the art of drawing. As we have fixed in our minds that to be successful with this skill, our rendition of what we must be students of drawing. We must be nothing less than perfect. Usually, these students of drawing that have this particular approach, those who seem to be chasing a visual truth through drawing, end up frustrated and feel the sense of failure. We cannot reproduce reality. We can only make a mark or a statement that acts for the reality, or a mark or a statement that best suits our purpose to describe that reality, and this is known as a metaphor. Instead of chasing the idea of truth, we should be doing is embracing the medium of drawing and using artists or using it for the purpose of that fulfills our needs as an artist or designer. Let me know. Okay, I'm reading this wrong. Let me now explain how we can break down our understanding and use drawing to facilitate our needs. As I said before, there are many reasons for us to want to draw, and there are many techniques and attitudes for us to adopt that will serve our purpose with the medium of our choice. What follows is the list of reasons for us as students or beginners to make drawings. When using this book, you should first identify the reason why you wish or need to do the type of drawing you are going to do, and then turn the appropriate chapter in the book that will give you the techniques for the medium of the knowledge you need to make the drawing. First, the reasons for drawing. First thoughts. One of many approaches to drawing is to use it as a tool to record the first thoughts. These usually take the form of sketches and drawings that have that's the wrong word, to have immediacy, I don't know, that's a new word for me, sorry guys, to them. They are usually spontaneous and inspirational, or one is drawing one's thinking process as it happens. This process can imitate new ideas. This procedure is usually done in sketchbooks or a scrap piece of paper, and they are usually presented as sheets of ideas. These types of drawings are then kept to develop into something more substantial as a statement in the figure when our thoughts on the subject are collected and developed into finished ideas. Many artists from different disciplines have used this process of working and thinking through drawing as a way of developing their initial ideas. They range from Michelangelo, Raphael, Da Vinci, Rembrandt, right up to the present day and the designers of Disney films. 2. Research the information gathering. Artists and designers are drawing research as a way of gathering information on a given task or subject that they have either been commissioned to do or one they have decided to perform for personal aesthetic reasons. Research is usually done in sketchbooks and in specific places that hold the necessary information. These places could be museums, libraries, galleries, in the studio, or out in the field. It all depends on the type of research that is needed for the project in hand. Research can contain all types of information for the artist, from shape, form, texture, diagrammatic information, techniques, recording facts, and so on. This type of work is usually completed through drawing and note-taking. Information gathering is the same as research, but it is done consistently by the artist as a visual resource. It is a visual dictionary that can be used at any point for reference, and all artists should constantly be gathering the type of visual information, storing it for the future use. Information gathering is broader in its subject than research. The information gathering is broader in its subject area than research, as it includes anything of a visual interest to the artist. If you look at some of the drawings by Leonardo da Vinci, you will See the inquiring mind of the artist, gathering information consistently from nature and science. Information gathering amplifies the inquiring mind that sustains an interest in the